What's up, guys? It's KingDaddyDMAC, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. So today, we're going to be playing in creative mode, actually. I made a backup of my world so that I would be able to mess around the base with you guys. And this is really kind of a big project, so I want to plan things out a bit and get your opinion a little bit more. We started to do that last episode. And by the way, in this episode, primarily what I'm doing, if you haven't been following the walkie-talkie little mini-series that I've done, I'm answering 101 questions. We're coming near the end. I've got like the last, I don't know, maybe 10 to 20 questions left, so we're definitely going to finish it up today. But if you haven't watched part A, B, C, and D, click on the link in the upper left-hand corner of the screen and it will take you to the previous episode, and I do recommend that you start from the beginning. Anyway, let's kill these guys real quick just so we don't have all that extra lag. Doesn't really matter since we're not keeping anything. Anyway, the last time I was asking you guys what you thought I should use for the walls, and this is kind of what I've done, and it actually looks really nice with glass once I clear things out correctly. This is probably going to be a little ways in the future before we actually get the survival world looking like this, but just to sort of give you guys an idea. The biggest holdup is I have to figure out at what level I want to have this floor, and that's going to be all determined, at least for the starting floor, based on these spawners. I gotta find how, and I'll probably do this next episode, figure out exactly where, let's see, where this spawner is on and that one's on at a good level so that I can sit there and have, for sure, dual spawning going on. So we'll do that next time. Anyway, I wanted to know, first of all, from you guys, what material you liked the best. I kind of threw up a bunch of different things, and there's, of course, a lot more. I'll probably put this creative little thing in the world download this time, so you guys can play around with it and tell me what you like. I'm leaning towards sandstone just because I think it lights things up. It makes things look so much brighter, and since it's kind of dark here anyway, you know, it just makes things look brighter and happier and whatnot. But I also kind of liked the stone bricks. I didn't really like the wooden planks in any shade. Didn't really like the straight smooth stone. This was kind of interesting. I did like this darker wood and maybe use that with the sandstone as well. I did like how it sort of complemented each other with the darker and lighter. The oak wood is decent, but I think I like the darker wood better. But kind of my big holdup now is, do I use the normal sandstone that's got the little cracky look, or do I use the smooth sandstone? So anyway, I'm going to sort of mess around with this a bit more while we finish up the questions. So anyway, starting off where we left off, someone asks if I can discuss the new snapshots in detail, and I think I actually talked about this briefly in the previous episode. There's a lot of new stuff going on. I'm not really equipped enough and knowledgeable enough right now to be able to talk too much about them. In the future, I may start doing, you know, updates on what's going on with the snapshots, but so many people do them already. I will recommend to you. I've been watching JL 2579's updates and in their server, and I like their info the best just because they spend so much time figuring out all the little tiny nitty-gritty things and need new future ideas. Kind of spoils it for you a bit. You know, if you don't want things to be spoiled, don't go ahead and watch those. But if you want to know and you're curious, you know, go ahead and do that. Check him out and tell in the future, maybe when I do it. But for now, I got too many things to distract me. I don't need another. I have a question asking, what seeds and mods do I recommend? I've never really used a mod except for in a couple of servers, and I can't really tell you. I don't know, and I don't know much about great seeds. I like my seed a lot. It's pretty cool. You know where most all of the cool stuff is in it, but it really doesn't matter. That's something I think you kind of got to go through yourself. I have another question asking, will I ever go to the Aether, I think it's pronounced? I have no idea what that is. I'm assuming it's from some mod or something like that. I don't know if I do a series that has that in it. I really don't know what that is, but I know it's not something in survival currently, so no. Can I do mod showcases? Again, I kind of like the Let's Play whole thing. I don't know, maybe if I get into mods, that can be something that I can do in the future, but I don't really see it being anytime soon. Next I have, does my girlfriend play Minecraft? And I think that's been kind of answered in the previous episodes about that whole ordeal, but no, she doesn't really play any video games. I'd love it if she did, but she doesn't. So, you know, and I'm going to respect that she doesn't care to. Oh well. What is my favorite subject? I don't know what you're asking there. Do you mean in school? I mean, I'm out of school now, but I'm assuming that's what they meant. I always liked the math and sciences. For a while, I ended up not majoring in it, but I went to school originally for about 3 years I did for physics, and I really liked it. I like math. Math, like, once you get into the later, you know, the really advanced classes, it got too boring for me. My personality isn't really that of what your typical mathematician or physicist are, and I just really couldn't stand the people that I had to, you know, go to class with. I didn't have very many friends in my classes, and, you know, I guess things are different. I'm a little bit geekier now than I used to be, but, you know, it just, I don't know. I didn't really want to do that the rest of my life, and I ended up switching over to a business degree, and I've been pretty happy with that. So, yeah, but I always liked in school the math and sciences. I never was huge on biology, but I liked chemistry all right. I liked physics. I liked the, I think they called it Earth and Space Sciences. I liked all that stuff a lot. I'm liking history and stuff more now, but I hated it while I was in school. Hated English, but, you know, I enjoy a lot of things. I enjoy more now when I'm not being forced to, you know, do something. I don't like being told you have to read this book or you have to do this or that. It's a lot more fun learning when you're doing it, you know, based on what you're interested in at the moment. So, but yeah, and I can't write a paper to save my life. I can't even talk in a straight line. I just get so sidetracked. It's so hard. But yeah, I usually like the math and sciences. Let's see, next question. Do I have an iPhone? And I think that's referring to, because in a video not so long ago, my phone very obviously rang in the middle of the video, and I just left it in, didn't cut it out or anything. Yes, very observant. I have an iPhone. It's an older version, one of the first ones that came out. Really need to upgrade, but I don't know. I don't really care. I don't use my phone all that often. I really don't even need an iPhone. You know, except for phone calls, which I could use any phone for, and it's awfully expensive service, and I really like surfing the internet and checking my email off of my computer instead. So, but it was nice at one job I had when I was always on the run, and I needed to frequently check my emails and everything. So, anyway, what is my laptop? It's a piece of crap. It actually wasn't that bad when I first got it, but it's not meant for gaming. It's a Lenovo, which used to be the, I guess they bought out, the ThinkPad series, I think it's called, or the IBM's. They used to be IBM. They sort of bought out their laptop division. And it is a model they don't make anymore, the Y55P. It is good. Obviously, as you can see, I can handle Minecraft and play. The problem is it just overheats a lot, and I have a garbage video card, really small hard drive, and the processor, it's an i7, but it's one of the first model i7, so it kind of struggles when it comes to any type of video editing. And it was pretty expensive. You know, I kind of would have rather have gotten a desktop, and I do recommend that if you're going to be playing Minecraft that you do it on a desktop instead of a laptop. But that's just my 2 cents. And of course now I am trying to get once again get a new computer because this is just not shaking it. Let's see, next. Can I make videos showing how to make things, blocks look good together? I'll tell you what, if you find, I really appreciate a lot of the comments, because I had actually asked in a video if people knew good people that were good at building and such to actually recommend them to me. I don't think that I'm the best person yet at making things look good together. I usually work more towards functionality and mob traps and things like that. But I'm trying. So I can't really give you any advice there except for look in the comments at other people that are recommended by my viewers. Let's see. What is next? How much does Fraps cost? Fraps, you can just go buy it online. They cost, I think, probably in the ballpark of 50 bucks. And the same with DxTory. I just actually switched to that. I'm using that now. This is my second time using it. I like it a lot so far. And if you're planning on doing streaming, this is kind of what sold me. You need to get a program. You don't need to get, but one of the most popular programs to use for streaming right now is XSplit, and DxTory actually is you can use it with XSplit especially, and you can't use Fraps, so it's kind of like I would have had to buy both. I would rather just buy one, so I got the DxTory and I've been very happy with it. Very easy to use and such. And then again, if someone was asking, I answered it in the other video, but I use Sony Vegas to do all my video editing after the fact. Can I make a tutorial series? Yeah, I could. I haven't really, there's not too much that I've really created in this Let's Play. I mean, I guess there's a couple things, but I kind of beat to death how to build them actually in the Let's Play instead of doing too much of it off screen. But if you guys have particular things that you'd like me to make a tutorial on, let me know. And if it's already been beaten to death by others, then I will just sort of guide you in the right way so that you can find one that I recommend that's already out there. I kind of don't like doing stuff that's already been done so many times. Let's see. Build in each biome and make a mob resort. I do plan to do some type of building in each biome. I'm still trying to finish our first biome, this ocean biome thing. Once this is all done, I'd like to make something in a jungle biome. I'd like to make some type of base in some type of biome where there's snow. We're definitely going to do something in a mushroom biome as well, because that's really cool because mobs aren't able to spawn there. So you can, you know, really have fun with the lighting and do things that wouldn't be able to do in other biomes. But yeah, that's definitely going to be something we do. A mob resort, I don't know exactly what you had in mind with that, but I do want to make some neat things with mobs. To be able to show each one basically on call in either the museum or something. I'd like to make a mob arena so that we can have fun having them fight like iron golems and fight each other. And yeah, so I think something along those lines I'll be able to do. And let's see, next. How did I meet my girlfriend? Man, you guys just can't get enough of that. I met my girlfriend, and so I'm not going to go into a long tangent about this one because I could, but in a nutshell, I met her when I was getting off work. I went out with some friends to a karaoke bar, and she was the one singing at the time that I came in, and we locked eyes, and yeah, the rest is history. Actually, kind of funny, she gave me, I went over and talked to her and stuff, and we hit it off. And she actually gave me the wrong phone number, and I think it was actually on purpose. I think she had recently gotten out of a relationship and wasn't really looking for someone, but, you know, we definitely did hit it off. And, yeah, I always, if you're going to try and get a girl's number, get her to call your cell phone. That's what I did. she wrote down her phone number for me, but I got her either that or I was playing with her cell phone and I called myself so that I was able to get the right number. So if I hadn't done that, I probably never would have seen her again. But yeah, I'm not going to go too much more in detail about that. Let's see, at least today. Will I ever reopen LP Mosh Pit? And for a lot of you that don't know, my newer subscribers, I actually do own, with some of them with other people, some just all by myself, a couple other YouTube channels. The largest being Poke Mosh Pit, which is a YouTube channel. All of them are kind of channels where a lot of different people upload. And LP Mosh Pit is the LP channel, and that got shut down more or less just because it was it's very difficult for me to run multiple sites and then also keep my thing going. And when I created them, kind of neglected my channel, which I really regret because it really kind of put me behind. But yeah, I would like to reopen LP Mosh Pit someday at some point. I do need someone else to be able to run it, and I do need directors to upload there on a regular basis. And it's hard because it's almost like being a little machinima or something like that. You have to really do a lot of networking and talking and working out people's issues and problems, make sure that the videos are up to quality that are being submitted, and recruiting new directors, and then just all the uploading takes, you know, hours and hours and hours and hours. So it's very difficult, and it's something that if I reopen, and I'd like to, I would definitely need help from, and someone to be a dedicated uploader for the channel and a day-to-day, you know, run it day-to-day. So I may at some point look back into that, and I was actually thinking about it the other day, that if I reopened it, I might want to make it more into a Minecraft thing, so that I'd be able to have, you know, smaller Minecrafters submit videos and upload to the channel, and you know, be able to get more recognized among the community. I think they already have things like this for Minecraft, but the channel was really just open to any LPs and really just any video game. So yeah, I would like to, but it's gonna need help from other people, and it's got to be someone that's trustworthy, because of course they're getting all the account information and everything like that. You can't just give that away to anybody. So let's see, what other games do I play? We already talked about that. What is my real life cat's name? My real life cat's name is Puma, and is named after the clothing brand, because he looks just like the cat on the Puma clothes. Let's see, he's a big black cat. Will I go to Minecon? I'd love to, but I have no idea when it is, and I probably can't afford it either to go there, because they're usually very far away from me. I live on the East Coast in Connecticut, and I don't know, it would be something that, let me know when that is. I should probably just look it up, but I'd love to go to some type of Minecon or something someday. And I probably, unless my YouTube significantly picks up, probably have to try and get donations to help send me there. But it would be very cool. Let me know when it is. I don't know. I'll look into it. Make a video every day. I hope that at some point I can, but I can't based on my computer currently. I do want to start up a series. I'm really enjoying this question and answer thing. It's really easy to do and minimal editing. I know it's kind of boring. I got to come up with a better structure for it. But I'd like to do something like this maybe once a week. If you guys enjoyed it, I might take a little time off from it, just since I beat it to death this time. And I probably only do like 5 to 10 questions in each episode. But I gotta do that series. I still want to continue with this Let's Play series twice a week, and then I'd like to start implementing in Hermitcraft at least once a week. And I'd like to start, maybe even next week, I'll start doing recording for my Let's Play there on the Hermitcraft server. So we shall see. Where did I learn to play? couple of friends that I don't really talk to as much now originally got me into it, and as far as I learned a lot of what I know just off the wiki and Minecraft forums, but you probably know I talk about Etho in almost every other episode. Him and Doc were the first two YouTubers that I really started watching religiously, and up until recently have really been the only ones. I don't, because Minecraft videos are so long, I really don't watch that many other people, so I'm not as familiar with everyone in the community. But yeah, they were my two favorite, and what really grabbed my interest about them is that at the time when I started watching them, they were doing a lot of stuff with mob traps, and I really, really enjoy that. It's my favorite thing to do on Minecraft. So, you know, I just kept watching them, and they've been great ever since. And a lot of what I know I've learned from their videos or, you know, things of that such. And probably a lot of the style in which I play is fairly similar to theirs, because a lot of what I know I learned from watching their videos. Let's see. I already answered that one. What is my favorite sport? That's a toughie. As I said before, I hate committing to things. I like a lot of different sports. I've played baseball. I've never played football. I played soccer when I was younger. I played hockey. I played lacrosse in high school. I liked lacrosse a lot. But I've never been the hugest sport person. I just kind of did it because that's what everyone did where I lived when they were kids. I haven't really kept much up with it. I didn't play anything in college. And I don't know, I'm in general kind of a lazy person. I like to dance and stuff like that, but that's not a sport. But as far as for exercise and everything, oh man, whole big other chapter of my life. Someday I'll tell you guys my whole chapter of when I didn't play video games. But yeah, now, I don't know, off and on, some seasons I'll follow, some I don't, but mainly probably that I'd watch on TV and actually somewhat know still. Maybe some baseball and American football. It's probably about it. I don't really follow much of anything else. I follow some college basketball, but again, I'm not the biggest sports person, and part of that is my attention span and also how much time it takes to be a committed sports fan. It takes a lot, so it just hasn't really been in the cards. There's other things I like to do with my time. Can you say happy birthday to my friend? I've been getting a lot. I don't know if it's the same person asking for the same person or a lot of people asking, can I say happy birthday to my friend? How about this? I'll say happy birthday right now to all of you. I don't know necessarily when I upload or if I'll be uploading on that day, and I think that it's just kind of not really fair for me to do because I can't do that for everyone. There's too many people, so probably not. I'll tell you what, if they want to donate, I can make a special birthday cake in a video or something like that with their name on a sign, but shy of that, I really don't have time to give individual shout outs to people just because they asked. It's their birthday. Not that I don't care, I do care, I wish I could, but it's just not, it's just too much, but I wish you all happy birthday. And yeah, let's see. Wow, that was it. 101 questions. So, and a couple of them I think I might have wrote down twice, but I would like to do this in a future videos, as I said. So if there's questions that you asked and I didn't answer, I apologize. I will try and get to them the next time that I do this, so start saying them now. Try and not ask the same. A lot of people ask the same exact question, and even in these videos asking more questions of something that I already answered in this little walkie-talkie series. And actually, I don't know, I kind of like that name. What should I use for a name for it when I do it in the future? Should I just continue calling it walkie-talkie, or should I call it something else? I don't know. Tell me what you like. I'm really digging this though. I did some sort of hidden lighting over here, and of course, again, guys, this is just a rough draft. This is just to get ideas because it's such a large space. I can't do a huge thing just to lay out one floor in survival. It takes so many materials and so much time. If then I have to move it up a level or down a level or something, it's just, I have to really plan ahead of time. So let me know what blocks you like that I should use in this, and for the sort of entire base, I'd use sandstone here just to see what it looked like, but I'm probably going to end up putting it lower and then putting either grass or wood and have some different, I want to have some patterns and designs and pathways that walk around. I was also thinking about maybe, I'm probably unfortunately going to have to knock out most of all this base in here and move the floor, but I was thinking of having something where, you know, this was down lower and then it stepped up a couple blocks with stairs moving up into where the base was. So this floor will probably be lower. And then I was probably going to have, like, on each side of the circle where it's like this, I'd have this balcony. Then I'll probably make another circle ring that goes around like this, so that you have this balcony walking around, but then you have all the rooms here, and this will be just a wall built up. And then we'll have some type of neat doorways, some piston door, something going into each one. And I'll split it, doing it this way, it will split it into sort of 4 main sections per level. So I'll be able to go in and have this whole section here for whatever stuff I want. And then I can split it up into smaller rooms. And we'll probably just, for the longest time, just use this level and then this level here. And then as time goes on in the Let's Play, we'll dig it down and down and down. I kind of reminds me, I want to make it similar, almost to like Resident Evil. You know, they have I forget the name of them, but the base of the guys, where it just like goes way down deep into the ground. So we'll do some neat stuff there, and I'll probably make some other mob stuff down below before actually making a design. I probably want to move this floor here down to this level here, which is 41. So that way it gives us more leeway between these two, because I do want to have high ceilings. And then, of course, this is going to be all opened up. And then we'll build something out here so that some type of dome or something. But I want to have this area here be exposed directly to the sky all the way down eventually to bedrock. So I think that should be good. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to about do it for this episode. We are going to get straight back to work on this. And, of course, I'm just going to scrap this, what I've done today, in this creative world. Because, yeah, we play survival. We don't play creative. No cheating now. But, yeah, I'll put a world download of right at this point, right here, just so you can play around and let me know what you think. And, yeah, we'll get to business. So I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Thanks for watching. Again, if you haven't watched my prior walkie-talkie episodes, part A, B, C, and D, make sure to click that annotation in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, which you'll get if you're watching on the PC. Don't forget to leave a comment for a future question in walkie-talkie. And, yeah, as always, comment, like, subscribe, and peace out.